Hello everybody and welcome back to the Retro Union Collectors channel today. And today we're taking a look at the Generation Selects GS17 2-pack of Optimus Prime and Ratchet in their shattered glass colors. But first, let's take a look at the box. So just like all these Generation Selects boxes, this is just a brown cardboard box with a nice spray painted Autobot symbol here, whatever that says. Nice War for Cybertron logo there. As on the top, very nice. This side's just got all your warnings. This side's just more of the Autobot symbol, and down here we have GS17, Shattered Glass, Optimus Prime, and Ratchet. On the inside here, you get this really nice art that comes in all these Generation Selects boxes, which I think is super cool. Instructions, all that fun stuff. Go ahead and close that up, get that out of here. And here they are. And today we're going to be taking a look at Ratchet. So this Ratchet here is a repaint of the Earthrise Ratchet that was also a part of a very hard to find 2-pack. I believe that was an Amazon exclusive. But he looks very, very cool here. I really like this shade of white. It's almost like a creamy white. It shows up more of a solid white on the camera, but in hand it's a little bit more of a creamy white. Very nice. And then you got this like bright teal all throughout it. And the camera also kind of shows that the kind of like this section here is a different color than the forearms. In hand, that's not near as obvious as it looks through the camera. But then you got this purple up here and these piercing red eyes, if you can really see down there. Very hard to see, but they are painted red. For his accessories, he comes with two, kind of. He has this blaster here, which is very, very cool looking, pretty small, fits in his hand pretty nice. Then you also have this, which is just the top of his vehicle mode, that you can slide this thingy back and forth, that will open these little cannon things up here. And you can kind of peg it on his arm and make it like a cannon or whatever. I don't really like that look though. I kind of prefer to just keep it down and on his back. And without that, he's kind of got a big gray gap on his back, so I feel like that kind of closes that up a little bit nicer. And I'll show you this more in the transformation guide, but if you come into here, you can open these out, and there's actually weapon storage down in here. You just peg it right onto that little tab right there. There we go. There we go, and then you can fold these back in and put it back on his back, or just use it for vehicle mode. We'll get that out of here, though. For his articulation, his head is on a ball joint, so get pretty decent range of motion, a little side-to-side tilt. Arms can go 360, as well as a bit past 90, and then he also has a slight butterfly joint in there. Bend at the elbow, a little past 90. He does have a bicep rotation and a wrist rotation that is very stiff on mine. He does have waist articulation, as well as can kick out that far back, really far, and can come out to the sides really far. Can get a little past 90 on the knee, and he does have ankle rocker joints down here. So all in all, very cool. For a little size comparison here he is, and here is Kingdom Air Razor. So these are both deluxe classes. Kind of see Ratchet is a bit bigger than Air Razor. Air Razor is a smaller figure though. Get her out of there. And here he is with Shattered Glass Megatron. And Megatron is a Voyager class, so he's expected to be a little bit bigger. These two look very, very cool next to each other, and video on him is definitely coming soon. We can go ahead and get him out of here. We can now go ahead and get Ratchet transformed into his vehicle mode and take a look at that. To check out his transformation guide, link will be down in the description as well as right up here. And we'll go ahead and do that. And here he is in his very cool van alternate mode here. So this is virtually the same as the Earthrise Ratchet, except you can see the teal colors instead of what would be like red and stuff. And the Earthrise Ratchet, except it has this part on it right here, which is actually removable. It comes as a separate piece, so you actually have to put this on. But it's right there. You just pop it in right there. And there we go. Got that big shattered glass Autobot logo right there in that really nice deep purple color. Very, very cool. I like this a lot. And the transformation is pretty simple, and the weapon storage is pretty genius. Like, you wouldn't even know that the weapon is being stored on this right now. It is in here. I really like that. Very cool. For a couple size comparisons, here he is with Kingdom Pipes. And again, these are also both deluxe class figures here. But as you can see, Ratchet is quite a bit larger than Pipes is. There they are, lined up back to back. But Ratchet is not quite as like thick this way, but a lot taller and a lot longer. And also a lot heavier. Very cool. Get him out of here. We can bring in his pack mate. This is the Shattered Glass Optimus Prime here. As you can see, this would be, I guess, a Voyager class. It's a it's a repaint of a leader class, but without the trailer. So this is kind of Voyager class. This is deluxe class. So he's pretty big, actually, for deluxe. He almost looks bigger than Optimus in vehicle mode. But in robot mode, Optimus is quite a bit bigger. Line them up back to back there. Get him out of here. So we can now go ahead and get him transformed back into robot mode and finish this video up. And here he is back in robot mode. So to finish this video up, I think this dude is really cool, but I'm not gonna lie, I feel like just the rarity of this mold, all three versions of it that I know of, well, there's a fourth one now, but it's a Gen Select, so it's still gonna be not retail, I guess. But they're all super hard and expensive to actually get a hold of. Like, this 2-pack was not cheap. But other than that, he's very cool. Like, if I could have gotten this for retail price, I feel like that would have been a lot more worth it for this guy, at least. That Optimus Prime was worth every penny I paid for it, though. That made the set worth it. But this guy, if you're hunting for just him, he's going to be really hard to find. The 2-pack includes Optimus Prime, so that's definitely makes it easier to buy. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed that review. I hope you stick around and leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and have a good night.